to the sunny side. I am Sunny D, and today we'll be doing Hephaestus by DiamondDemon935, aka my boy Jonathan. This is a level, well, 5 years in the making. I mean, 5 years in the making in quotes. It's more like he worked on this on and off for 5 years. He would like work on it for like a week straight and then not work on it for like 2 years. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. Anyways, oh dude, I'm very excited to beat this because, I mean, I was excited to beat this, be the first victor, and then someone sniped it for me because I had to work. And also, oh god, I've been sick, as you probably are gonna see in the Hephaestus verification video with Jonathan. I was sick, so I couldn't really record, and also I had to work, which is really cringe. Alright, so now time for me to throw my criticisms to the solo, because Jonathan told me just go wild with the criticisms. He's like, be as harsh as you can be. I'm like, you know what, homie? I got you. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So first, I'm gonna talk about the gameplay of this level. Now, this one's kind of on me, alright? So, Jonathan was worried that this level wasn't gonna get rated demon because he thought this level would be too easy for a demon rating. I said it would be just fine, but he's told me, hey Sonny, come up with some buffs for this level so we can make it harder. I'm like, alright. So the buffs I kind of came up with, I told Jonathan to buff the first ship part, and then to buff the cube section by adding like spikes above where you need to jump. Before it didn't have like those top spikes, and then I told him maybe change it to like a robot for a coin path. So he took some of that, and then, well, the draw part, he kind of did that all on his own. The UFO part and the two wave spams in the drop are so much harder than the rest of the level. Alright, so we're gonna get to the stupid jump right here in just a second. I mean, there's two stupid jumps. The first one is that, but it's not that bad. The stupid jump is that, where you have to go on top of there. So before Jonathan updated and buffed a few of the parts, this level was actually really well balanced. Like, the level just felt really good to play, right? But now I feel like it's really odd. But you know, what can you do? Jonathan was really worried about people complaining and saying this would be an 8-star or 9-star. And unfortunately, Jonathan's like fear was a little bit right, because when he sent this level into level request streams, people were like, oh yeah, this is an 8-star, 9-star. And I'm like, how? Even with the buffs, I'm like, how do you still think this is an 8 or 9-star? Which, I don't know. Maybe people are just getting too good at this game, or they just don't know how to rate levels properly. It's probably the latter. Alright, now it's time for criticisms on the decoration. I would say the first part is pretty much flawless in decoration. Like, actually no, there is something that I wanted to mention. So I talked about this with Jonathan, because right here somewhere, here, yeah, you can hear like a bird. I thought it'd be really cool if you like saw a bird flying in and going like under one of the pistons, and then it would fly away when the, you know, the things start going, doing the funny when they do bum bum bum. And honestly, I think it's my favorite looking part of the entire level. Now we move on to the ship part right here. Now, the criticism I had with this part was, now I told Jonathan to add in the vines and the ray of light after, because I thought it'd be cool if the first part looked like it was, the factory was actually working, and then in the second part with like the spider, it would show like a break in the bricks, and then you would see like the light coming down and the vines being overgrown. Also, these black bars look really bland here. And this robot part here, coming up, went through actually a lot of changes. Before that, used to have like a conveyor belt, and it was building like a dragon boss thing, like a metallic one, and a bad. But that's the final design Jonathan came up with, and I think he's pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it too. And then my next criticism for the mechanical heart part. I think that part's just pretty much fine. I think it's looks really good, right? I don't think there's anything they could have added to make it better, right? It just looks great. Also, I don't know how I died to the spider part. Now we get to the actual drop, right? So, I don't know if we can, okay, it might be pretty obvious to some people, but the gear in the background, we try to do the thing like Devin does in his levels with like the rotation objects, but we couldn't figure it out. We were too stupid. We even asked Devin for help. But right, it didn't really go so, I mean, he helped us, but like we just couldn't really understand what he told us. And you know, we kind of felt bad. We didn't want to be like, hey, can you help us out more? We didn't want to bother him because, you know, he's a busy man. So we just kind of like, you know what, this probably looks fine, it's passable, so we just left it in. And then I guess my final criticism for the decoration is the final drop part. I feel like it's missing something. And what I told Jonathan is that maybe we could have added, like, when the gears turn in the background, you can see like sparks popping out of it and like it would light up the area. And then maybe add some like foreground stuff, or maybe like when the pistons like do its thing, fall down or whatever. I know this is gonna be a main criticism for a lot of people when it comes to the decoration. Jonathan's already gotten these complaints. People are saying like, oh, why didn't you use blending? And well, here's a simple answer to that. If we knew how to use blending, we would have used it. It's really that simple. I mean, we know what it does and how to use it, but we don't know how to properly use it and make it look good. Another thing I wanted to point out, like sometimes you can just like fall out of the world. I complained about this in the Land Fry video, and I'm gonna complain about it here. When you fall out of the world, it kind of ruins the immersion of the level. And Jonathan's point is, well, just don't follow the level. And I'm like, but what if you do fall out of the level? Ooh, I actually made it. I thought I didn't make it for a second. Dude, Jonathan, fix your level, bro. Sweet, that was clean. Oh my god. Alright, it's a new day. I got a haircut. Hephaestus just got raided. Dude, it's hype right now. I gotta beat it before too many other people beat it. Some people have already beaten it. It's literally been like 20 minutes since it got raided. And of course the level didn't get featured or epic rating because, you know, it's pretty much common knowledge by now that like the higher you go in rating, like feature and then epic, that's like the scale of how generic your level is. So when it's rated, you know it's gonna be a good level. I guess it'd be more accurate to say it would either be a really good level or like a really garbage level, like a really old level getting re-rated or something. Dude, ah. Oh, I barely jumped too early, that sucks. Dude. I didn't even die to the spam. That's so cringe. Also, it's freaky seeing orbs on Jonathan's levels, dude. That is so weird. Dude, it lagged. Ah, come on. Okay. Hephaestus, more like NpestSus. Oh, kill me. That was like one of the single most unfun experiences I've had in this game. If anybody is going for this level, do not get the second coin. That was like, I don't even know, dude. That was probably worse than Castlemania's deeper path. Like that was on the same. Okay, it was as hard as the Castlemania path, but so much less enjoyable. And that was already low in enjoyment. I really did not like that. I did not like Castlemania's coin. This was just so much worse. This was literally melodic travel first coin levels of awful. Do not go for the second coin. It's actually straight up just an insane demon. That might go on like one of the hardest levels I've ever done just because of that second coin. But if you don't go for it, it's an easy demon. But people in the comments, people are unironically saying that the normal route of this level is Insane Demon. Harder Insane Demon, but mostly Insane Demon. And I just cannot fathom how they can think that just with the normal route. Go try the coin route if you think this is an Insane Demon, and then come back and tell me what you think this level's difficulty is. This is disgusting. And almost all of these are in normal mode, as you see right here. 600 of the 800 attempts are in normal mode, and almost all, I would say 90% of those are to the second coin. And then all the deaths at the drop, those are just on me. That was just me being bad. I mean, there was maybe one or two where it was just lag spikes, but that's my deaths at the drop were either to lag, me being bad, or just being nervous. Only two of those were probably lag. But besides that, this level is incredibly enjoyable. Do not go for the second coin. Just do it maybe like the first and third coin if you want to have a great experience. Like, it's really, really good. Just do not go for that second coin. Anyways, I have been Sunny D, and I will see you guys next time on the sunny side. Oh yeah, and also now I have 1,000 coins and 200 demons. Pepper, was it worth it? God, no, it wasn't.